there are just times where, you know, people just need to spill things out from themselves, and yeah, I promise you'll feel better when you do this. Looking into the front camera or like just look into the mirror, it actually makes you feel so much more. It's like talking to an audience. Look at my beautiful floor. Shotgunning a lady and trying to be responsible for the baby, so I'm trying to make the baby grow, and hopefully the baby will grow into a beautiful human being. It has been a while since I've talked to myself, and I thought today would be the day. Currently, so many things are just going through my mind right now. I feel like this is just like another phase in my life as of now that I have to go through, and I know that I will get through this phase of anxiety about my work, about my school, about what's upcoming, about my talents or passion or hobbies, whatever you call it. And it's a bit overwhelming as of now. I mean, I know I'll get through this, but I just thought it would be good to actually film this moment down so that next time when I look back into my life, I'll be like, whoa, look how far you have grown. No idea what will happen in the future. While working on my What I Spend a Month series, my finance series, I felt like I had this very huge pressure of reaching financial goals at the beginning, but at the same time now it's also not my priority anymore because I'm starting up a social enterprise, or like more like just a social e-commerce that changes a lot of things. I have to put money into buying samples, into products, into delivery, into marketing, or into my website domain, and every other overhead little things that people don't see, and all this takes up cost and time and effort. So right now what I have is schoolwork, studies, social commerce, longboarding, and yes, I just bought a longboard. Like, what the hell was I thinking? Haha, it's right there, the longboard is right there. Look at this beautiful. Oh, I'm gonna get into this like in another video about my impulse buy. This was totally out of nowhere, but I'm gonna make it work. Yeah, so I was saying longboarding, and then I have YouTube, and I have violin because I'm still contemplating whether or not I should take ABRSM grade 5 exams. How am I going to juggle all these 5 things together as one person, and how am I going to uphold this standard of living in terms of fulfillment of my own potential? To How am I going to maintain this after I've started working next year, or after I finish my degree? I feel very, very overwhelmed at the moment, and when this happens, I found myself doing nothing over a few days. Yeah, and that's usually how I realize that I'm overwhelmed with whatever's upcoming. Especially when purchasing the board, I felt like, yes, this is my dream longboard dancing, so yes, it's upcoming. You'll see the next video you'll see is probably all about my impulse buy. Welcome to my life. I personally thought that I have very good self-control, but apparently with all these other focus areas coming into my life, I just lost focus for a moment, or at least for now. So what I did earlier on, oh my god, this is like self-help video now. what I did earlier on was to actually write down in my diary. And yes, I still journal and diary right now. And I would write down all the focus areas or all the things that I would like to improve myself on, whatever that I would like to work on. And that is, let me show you a sneak peek. Yeah, just ignore like the date. Yeah, bought a board today, getting overwhelmed with, and I'll just write down whatever that's on my mind that I prioritize. Time management. How do I prioritize? And what happens next is just that I'll write down priorities and I'll just state what's my current priority with like a few to-do lists and checkbox. And I try not to fill in a lot of to-do lists and checkbox, because when I do that, the whole list is just not going to work. I don't know if I'm the only one. Yeah, and with YouTube right now, I was actually very passionate about making videos and content that I personally like to watch or enjoy, at the same time trying to maintain the video production rate, which now I have decreased a little bit to 5 days. No, a video per 5 days, and previously it was like a video per 4 days. So, oh, and if you are wondering like why do I hide my sub count, I actually talked about it before. It's more for my personal reasons. I just want to be so obsessed over the number every time I'm on my page. And anyway, just for your info and for your reference, and for those who actually want to know how many subscribers do I have right now, I actually have 200 subscribers at the moment. Thank you everybody for like and subscribing, all the silent viewers. Don't worry, I'm also a very silent viewer most of the time. But I'm just very grateful and happy that people actually like to watch my content, and I'm always trying to improve my editing skills. Also, with the social commerce, is really giving me a lot of stress with like the Facebook business account and everything. Okay, this is getting like a little bit too technical. And guess what? Today the package just come and I'm testing out the material for my merch to see if it's really what they say. I'm not gonna disclose much here. So I'm wearing the earring and my necklace, one of the merch, for my test launch. That, yeah, I'm not gonna disclose much now. I'm just going on and on about it. And look at my floor. Look at my beautiful floor. Everything. Look at this box. The air needs help right now, and I'm probably gonna help the air later by just getting rid of all the non-essential rubbish. Yeah, I'm just trying out a lot of sample products, and I'm getting my mom to wear the necklaces that I'm planning to sell, because she has very sensitive skin, and actually I do too. I don't know how many of you actually have piercings. I have quite a few piercings, but I don't know why. It's just this ear that always get infected. Why do you get infected? Like, is my body not proportionate in like the chemicals and fluids balance? I have no idea. Yeah, but I just feel very stressed, but at the same time I'm also trying to let it not get to my head. Today we actually have to do a group proposal for our specialist course, which is also talking about e-commerce, and because I wanted to do my own individual one, because I didn't want us to do a group work, it felt like a double work. So there's an option to do that, and it's probably going to take more work. my trainer was saying like I don't recommend all of you to do individual work because it might be very overwhelming, and the submission is due this Friday and I have a class presentation to everybody in the class. And you know what, when I'm doing the individual work, I'm also doing the group work, so I don't know what the heck am I thinking. I just cannot reject them. I actually told them, I was like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna unmute myself and tell them that I'm gonna do individual work because that's what I want. That's what I want to focus on, my site that I'm about to live hopefully next month or some sort. Yeah, so right now I actually have my own individual work proposal to do all by myself, and I have to chip in for the group's proposal, which okay, whatever, I will get it done. Yeah, and then also I have longboarding, which oh my god, it's 12 already, which I feel that now that I made the impulse buy, I have to be responsible for it. It's something like shotgunning a lady and trying to be responsible for the baby. So I'm trying to make the baby grow, and hopefully the baby will grow into a beautiful human being. What am I talking about? Yeah, and now I'm just looking at You Are Enough and I feel very happy about it. Oh my god, this really works. Okay, this is what I'm looking at. Okay, this is embarrassing. I need to hide off this thing. And it basically tracks all my YouTube goals. Yeah, and I wrote this here. You are enough. Smiley face and heart shape. This makes me feel better. I am currently self-hypnotizing with Marissa's peers recording, and I'll probably upload a video on that for those of you who are interested in my personal growth series like last year. I'm actually a person who really dislike commitments. I don't know why I'm making all these purchases, not thinking straight, or maybe I was just very into my work, and now it's like I need to focus and put more energy into my social commerce, because now that I'm testing product and the delivery, express delivery, is only 3 to 7 days. I'm most probably gonna live it very soon. And I also have to think about which, organization and whatsoever that I plan to give the proceeds to. Like, all these things are just making me feel very stressed, but at the same time I know that by stressing wouldn't give me any help, it wouldn't help the situation in any way. So then I can only plan by writing in my journal. And I don't know, right now I just feel like being alone. Every time I feel very stressed, I just feel like pushing people away, like, leave me alone. Hi, I'm fine, how are you? Okay, bye, I need to go. Anyway, thanks for listening to me. Like, I really need a listening ear, but I really have no friends. Kidding. If you are feeling very anxious and you're having like anxieties regarding whatever, your schoolwork, your personal life, your relationship, your family, your friendship, I totally recommend you to try and talk to yourself, like what I'm doing now. It's very raw and personal, this video, but I just wanna let it all out and show you that this is what you can do. I actually feel a lot better after spilling everything out. I have friends who listen to me. I have, my boyfriend who's a good listener. There are just times where, people just need to spill things out from themselves, and yeah, I promise you'll feel better when you do this. You don't even need to post it on anywhere. You can just save it in your phone, a video recording. But yeah, I feel really good. I totally recommend you to do the same. If you are an introverted individual, or if you think you don't have any friends, looking into the front camera or like just look into the mirror actually makes you feel so much more. It's like talking to an audience. Yeah, or if you are extroverted but it's super late right now, for example what I'm doing now, and your friends are not available, I totally recommend you to do this. I am enough, I am enough, I am enough, I am enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep hypnotizing myself with that, and you know, listen to her video recordings today if you guys are interested about self-hypnotization. Let me know in the comment section and I'll do a video on it. Next video I will show you my impulse buy, which is right over there. Very beautiful. Oh no. Okay, now I'm going to sleep, and maybe I should plan like a productive day to get things going. Thanks for listening to me. Stay safe, have fun. See ya in my next one. Bye.